Think you know Kim Yoo-jung as the girl next door? Think again. What started as a promising webtoon adaptation turned into one of the most talked about and polarizing K-dramas this season. That's right, Dear X, a dark, psychological, celebrity shelf drama that asks how far someone will go to survive and rise has stirred up audiences, and we're gonna go through why. Today on K-Dramatics, we break down the plot, performances, production, what works, what doesn't, and whether you should stream it or walk away. Ready? Let's get into it. And don't worry, as usual, there are no spoilers here. If you like in-depth K-drama breakdowns, hit subscribe and ring the bell to not miss out on any of our deep dives. We've got a bunch coming your way. Okay, here's some background. Dear X is a 2025 South Korean melodrama thriller adapted from a Naver Webtoon by Vanziun, sometimes romanized as Vanziun, produced by Studio Dragon's partners and distributed on TVing. It's a 12-episode series that premiered with its first 4 episodes on November 6, 2025, then released 2 episodes each subsequent week. The series stars Kim Yoo-jung as Baek Ah-jin with Kim Young-dae, Kim Do-hoon, and Lee Il-eum in key roles. Directors attached include Lee In-bok and Park So-hyun, with Choi Ja-won credited on the screenplay. Dear X was even invited to screen 2 episodes at the 30th Busan International Film Festival's on-screen section, held September 18, 2025, before its streaming run. That alone should tell you something. This drama follows Baek Ah-jin, a top actress who learned early to hide her pain and weaponize charm to survive. The show tracks her rise, the 2 faces she keeps, and the ripple effects of her choices on those closest to her. Longtime protector Yoon So, played by Kim Young-dae, and the shadow figure Kim Jae-oh, played by Kim Do-hoon. The tone is a mix of melodrama, romantic tension, and psychological thriller. It leans into the entertainment industry's cruelty and the ethics of revenge. It's a series about ambition, abuse, survival, and the moral cost of becoming who you must to survive. This one is not for light or casual viewing. It's a serious drama with dark themes.
Dear X, in the original webtoon context, signals the letters and relationships that connect Ah-jin to her past and to those she's hurt, a thematic framing device you'll see unfold on screen. This series is an adaptation of the Naver Webtoon Dear X by Vanziun, a completed serial that enjoyed high popularity on the platform. The webtoon charts Baek Ah-jin's fall and the 2 faces behind her public persona. Studio Dragon and Monster Union handled the adaptation, with the original creator listed as a co-writer and consultant for the series' screenplay, something adaptation fans always watch for because that connection often preserves tone and character beats from page to screen. Now, adaptations are tricky, especially when the original is dark and psychological. The screen or live-action version we've got for Dear X keeps key beats, but the translation to live action demands more subtlety and can either elevate or blunt what made the comic compelling. So, for fans of the webtoon, do keep this in mind as you watch the show. Alright, after screenwriting comes casting. Casting is the engine of this drama. The biggest talking point is Kim Yoo-jung, the nation's little sister, ordinarily known for softer roles like Love in the Moonlight 2016 or Lovers of the Red Sky 2021, taking on Baek Ah-jin's terrifying duality. This is an against-type casting for Yoo-jung, and it pays off. Critics and viewers alike have singled out her ability to switch charm for menace, giving a performance that's both magnetic and unsettling. Kim Young-dae, who you've seen in The Forbidden Marriage 2022 and No Gain, No Love 2024, anchors the emotional through-line as Jun-so, whose devotion to Ah-jin complicates moral lines.
Kim Do-hoon as Kim Jae-oh and Lee Il-eum as Imrina add complementary weight. You've seen Do-hoon in Moving 2023 and Il-eum in Nevertheless 2021. Dear X's success rests heavily on Yoo-jung's choices.
Small gestures, such as the way she smiles in close-ups and barely noticeable flinches, communicate volumes. If the show's premise had been handled by a less expressive lead, the psychological tension would have very likely fallen flat. Directors Lee In-book and Park So-hyun bring an unmistakable level of craft. Lee In-book, in particular, is known for cinematic K-drama direction, and that sensibility shows in framing and pacing. Both directors worked on Sweet Home Seasons 1 to 3 from 2020 to 2024. The script by Choi Ja-won coalesces webtoon beats into a 12-episode arc that's deliberately slow burn.
The first 2 episodes intentionally disorient. We're given fragments and feels before the childhood flashbacks clear up into motive and meaning. That's a structural choice, one that rewards patience but can frustrate viewers who prefer clearer early exposition. Remember what we said earlier about this not being a light watch? I'll add this too, for anyone who hasn't read the webtoon. Dear X is grim, often intimate, and aims for psychological pressure rather than gore. Expect disturbing emotional beats more than explicit shock value. Dear X launched with the first 4 episodes on November 6th, then followed 2 new episodes weekly until the 12-episode completion. This release strategy, dropping multiple episodes at start, lets viewers sink into the mood quickly. The trade-off, the show deliberately unspools information, and the first half feels like a puzzle. The payoff begins once the childhood scenes appear. The narrative clicks, and you go from guessing motives to watching consequences. All right, now you've got the background. The plot, the screenplay, the directors, and the actors. Now, let's move on to us, the viewers. What works for this drama? Number 1, central performance. Kim Yoo-jung commits to darkness. Number 2, production values. This drama feels cinematic, with careful lighting and composed interiors that reinforce the claustrophobia of fame. Number 3, adaptation fidelity. The series keeps core emotional beats from the webtoon while expanding scenes for drama. Number 4, sound and OST. The show uses sparse score moments to intensify scenes. The OST lineup announced includes a blend of established and indie voices, adding tonal variety. And an honorable mention here, no spoilers, the sequence where Ah-jin's public smile fractures on set is one of the season's most surgically effective scenes. Technical and acting departments align to land the moment. What doesn't work so well, because here on KDramatics, we give it to you the way we see it, is the pacing. The first 2 episodes will probably feel messy to many viewers. The show asks for our patience. If you want immediate clarity, you'll be frustrated. There are also structural risks with ambiguity as style. When plot beats are obscured for a long while, momentum can sag. Second, because the series leans heavily on character psychology, some secondary characters come across as underdeveloped in early episodes. Finally, some source material fans may wish for some parts of the original story to be highlighted more than others, or more emphasis on certain arcs. But that's really just the way of adaptations, isn't it? Check out our video on why everyone is mad at K-Movie Omniscient Reader for an example of what this could look like. Honestly, these aren't deal breakers for us here on KDramatics, but they do matter depending on what you look for in drama. Alright, now who should watch this? Dear X is for viewers who enjoy mature, psychological, slow-burn thrillers. If you like shows that value mood, character study, and moral ambiguity, think character-centric like The Glory-adjacent tones, or darker celebrity set pieces, this will appeal. If you prefer light rom-coms or tight mystery pacing, maybe skip or sample the first 4 episodes to decide.
Dear X landed significant attention internationally, charting in many countries and drawing streaming placement on platforms like Viki and HBO Max in selected regions, while TVing carried it in Korea. The show's early charting in global rankings reflects both Kim Yoo-jung's star power and the wider appetite for darker, female-centric narratives this year. Just think about Queen Mantis, September 2025, As You Stood By, November 2025, and The Price of Confession, December 2025.
Viewer response skews positive on streaming platforms. Viki user scores are high in early reactions, and social chatter tends to praise Yoo-jung's performance while debating pacing and adaptation fidelity. The show's webtoon origin already had a strong core fanbase, which helped early traction. Our final verdict? Watch if you enjoy slow, psychological K-dramas and want to see a star take a creative risk. Sample if you're unsure about slow pacing. Watch the first 4 episodes. They were released together for a reason, so hang in there, and then decide. Skip if you want tidy plotting and fast resolution. For us, Dear X is a strong, unsettling character study bolstered by a committed lead and high production values. Flawed but compelling. On a 10-point scale, this one gets a K-drama Tix rating of 7 out of 10. Catch Dear X on Viki and HBO Max in selected regions. So there you have it, our take on Dear X. What's yours? Did the drama grab you at once, or was it a drag till it finally got interesting? Tell me what you think in the comments. I read every one. Thanks for watching K-Drama Tix. Don't forget to like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any K-drama updates. See you in the next one.